Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to game number 11 up in Division 1 today for the Oceania Esports Network. Autumn Cup here. We have Bear taking on Auxiliary here. Both teams coming into this match undefeated. So this is a match that is highly anticipated here, ladies and gentlemen. Going through the rosters for this afternoon. For Bear, we have Daddy Saundo, Keanu, Ozfloki, Salty Oz, and Vipersphere. Coming in for the side of Auxiliary here, we have Amper Vibes, Ango, Shock, Wombat, and Spank My Sloth. So, as I said before, ladies and gentlemen, a highly anticipated match here. We will be playing 3 maps, and those 3 maps this afternoon will be Almaj Encampment, Province, and Narvik. So, some really close quarter combat here. Starting us off on Almaj, and we will be underway in just a couple of moments here. In about 5 seconds time, we should be seeing both teams coming in and spawning. So here we go. I'm Gusket, your shoutcaster for this afternoon, and here both teams starting to spawn out. So as we can see here, a quick point of difference. Off the spawn here, we've got AX opting for just a singular support, but for the side of Bear, they've opted to go 2 supports here, so we will be seeing the 3-man squads coming in here on this Bravo objective. The smoke's popped for both teams. Looks like Vipersphere, Bear already set up on this flag, but we've got one coming around the back. Vipersphere will be meeting the middle of Amper and gets the advantage on that occasion. Wombat last up for Auxiliary here, and it's a 1v2 situation. Let's get on the Wombat, see what he can do. Unfortunately, landing a lot of damage, but not being able to really secure anything. And for the side of Auxiliary there, they do get pushed back here on this Bravo's Bear, looking to establish early map control. As we can see here, quite a defensive line already being set up. Ozfloki just up here. He might catch 1 or 2 off guard, and looks like Amper there in a bit of a predicament will fall to Ozfloki there, and all the smoke's being popped. AX getting some players up, and looks like we've got a multi-pronged attack here from Bear, being very aggressive on this 2-story building. Sloth will fall to Keanu, and Ozfloki there will get 2v1'd and pushed out, and looks like AX here are out now. But Vipersphere here, looks like he will try to rotate back to defend, but he will fall there, and the duo in Q-Shock and Amper Vibes now being pushed here by Daddy Saundo, and going to see what he can do with this FG42. Unfortunately, will fall there. And AX, a massive push to get out of that 2-cap that they were trying to break, and Bear here forced onto Bravo. Looks like they're starting to come out of their spawn. Ango here picking up 1. Looks to go for the 2nd, but unfortunately for him, he's got a fair few to beat and just overpowered on that Bravo objective. And it will be Bear here, currently holding on to that Bravo flag. AX starting to push around, and it will be a 3v2 action here. Vipersphere coming to join the battle, and smokes will be popped here. We'll get on to Amper of AX, see what he can do. Picks up 1. And it is ring around the rosy in the smoke right now. And AX managed to wipe that flag. Q-Shot picking up a 2-piece on that Bravo objective, and Bear forced onto their home flag here. As we can see here, AX just swarming from that Alpha objective. And Amper Vibes will push into the likes of Ozfloki, decides that's not the best idea, and will seek an alternative route. Looks like Daddy Saundo will have him pinched though. As we can see here, a bit of dancing going on. And Saundo, he will be pressured by Amper as he pushes back. He's got a 1v2 situation here. See if he can make the most of it, but unfortunately for him, it will be his demise as AX just flooding every single angle there. And it will be a 2v2 here. As we can see, Keanu just stuck in a bit of a predicament right now. We'll get that res up, and that could be a very important one. As we can see here, Salty just coming out, but will fall. And AX applying a lot of pressure on the home flag of Bear here. Bear sort of struggling to get out at the moment. And as AX managed to wipe that flag clean, a full 5-man push, and that alpha flag will completely fall. Daddy Saundo here, managing to pick up one, and he could be onto something here. AX managing to get the revive, and Saundo just being a pest there. Just applying some pressure, trying to let his team get out. Looks like Salty Oz of Bear here has managed to get out onto that Bravo flag, and whether he'll stay, looks like he will stay, get those spawns, and Bravo flag quickly going the way of the Bear, as they currently need a flag. Any flag will do. In the meantime, Daddy Saundo and Floki there have managed to wipe Ango off that alpha objective. And the dual cap coming in for Bear here, as they are currently in a deficit of 30 tickets. Looks like we will be seeing Ango here falling to Viper, but Viper managing to trade one out and a 4-man on Bravo for AX here. We'll see that flag back into the hands of Auxiliary. But as we can see here, this map is blown wide open, as Daddy Saundo is able to freely walk onto Charlie. As we can see, Ango is well aware of this fact, and he will be just getting onto rotating back to that flag, and looks like other flags will be rotating. We'll just get onto Saundo here, see what he can do. He knows he's got one in front, and the pressure starting to come out. He will pick up one, and he's got a bit of dancing to do with Ango. Looks like the tango round the poles, and he will get the benefit on that occasion. And Saundo helping his team break out, getting that Charlie cap, and will be AX quickly retaliating with a 3-man alpha push. And they will look to hold on to this. We'll get on to Keanu, see what he can do. We'll pick up Amper, gets out barely alive. And he has got a lot going on there. And it will be the 2v1 in the end. Just getting AX that alpha flag. But as we saw before, Daddy Saundo getting onto that Charlie flag has allowed a bit of a springboard here, as Bear look to establish a 2-flag cap right now. As Saundo and Floki get onto that Bravo flag, we've seen Floki switch over to that Assault just for a bit more firepower here. Looks like he will get the dynamite out, lay the trap, and Bear looking to trap him up. Unfortunately, we'll get no purchase on those dynamites, and we'll just see him patiently waiting for this push, and quite a difficult predicament here. It's the smoke rush, and he might be able to get something here, but Q-Shock there just waiting patiently off-site, allowing his team to get on site, and that Bravo flag going the way of AX. In the meantime, looks like Charlie has been regained by Bear and Daddy Saundo, that solo cap on Alpha, but for how long will this be? We see a big push coming from Auxiliary here onto that Alpha objective. We'll get on to Amper Vibes of AX and see what he can do in this push. Looks like he will be caught out. Currently just regenning, and AX here sweep through very cleanly for this Alpha objective. As it is 68 to 105. Auxiliary currently leading by nearly 40 tickets here. Q-Shock picking up an important trade kill. And flags trading left, right and centre. As we can see here, Ango and Spank just on that Charlie flag. Looks like a bit of pressure coming from Floki and Saundo. As Salty and Keanu there pick up that Bravo flag and the 3-man for Bear. Just about to be pressured here. We've got Wombat just waiting oh so patiently. Sees a couple and looks like he will push for that Bravo flag. But he will be turning here, and let's see how he defends his flag here. As Bear have managed to get on. Looks like he has spotted one and alerted them to his presence. So we'll be pushing into very ready enemies. And looks like Bear here managing to get a triple. And it will be Viper here in the 1v2. Manages to pick up one, and he's got a second player to beat here. Looks like he will not be ready for that engagement, and this Alpha flag being pressured. Salty there. The little dance here, and Bear getting spawns off, and they will hold on to the dual cap here. They need to get another flag. As you can see, Charlie just falling there to the two-man push. Floki not strong enough on that occasion. Looks like Bear will get the wipe on this Alpha objective. Nearly in shock, picking up one, will pick up two, and he will go searching for the third, and that will be a three-piece there for Shock, wiping that Alpha objective as he keeps his team in the battle, holding on to those two flags there. And looks like Bear here opting for a bit of Charlie harassment here, as Floki and Saundo just setting up and looking to get a bit of damage onto Ango and Spank. It's a bit of a stalemate at the moment by the looks, but Amper Vibes there coming in the rear will take out Daddy Saundo as he looks to push that two-story. Bear here moving on to the Alpha flag. Shock will pick up one, and looks like he is the sole defender for AX on this Alpha flag at the moment, as Bear manages to secure it. But I'm not sure if they know. They do know of Shock's presence here. But Viper Sphere, deadly accurate in that smoke, will complete the kill there. At the moment, it's a 34 ticket game here. As we can see, 50 to 85. AX still holding a comfortable lead at the moment, and we'll get onto that second flag, but a big flank coming around. Four-man push for this Charlie objective, and Spank My Sloth, last one up for AX. We'll get the spawns out, and we'll just get onto him and see what he can do. Looks like he will find one. And a bit of a stalemate here as they have the enemies sort of zoned off at the moment. At the other end of the map, Ango has just bolted straight for that Alpha flag and retaliated. AX has, with a four-man push for the Bears home flag here. And it will be a 2v4 engagement here. Amper Vibes just getting around the side, and Keanu will be the first to fall. Viper, unfortunately, a 2v1 there, and just overpowered Bear was. And they look to springboard off this Charlie flag as AX establish a two-flag cap right now. And Floki here, 1v2, picks up one, and Amper Vibes will pick him up in return. Looks like Saundo there managing to get Amper's teammate there, and AX just extending the lead right now. As we can see here, Amper getting a kill in the smoke, and we'll march on to this Charlie objective. Moving on over to Bravo. Keanu and Salty here managing to get onto that Bravo flag. It will be a 2v2 engagement here. We'll get onto Salty as he picks up Wombat. And looks like Keanu and Salty will pressure that last player. Salty throwing an entire arsenal at him of explosives, and unfortunately only getting a small amount of purchase on that. As Bear getting onto that dual cap, and what they need to do right now is hold on to that, but AX looking to make this very difficult. We'll get onto Floki as he's under a hell of a lot of pressure. Ango picking him up with that 3xFG. And Daddy Saundo finds himself in a 1v4 situation. Looks like 1v2 in the immediate, and he will just get sandwiched there. And unfortunately for him, not much he could do in that situation, as AX getting complete central control and just running laps around this Bear defense right now. As you can see here, Keanu not in the best of places. He will look to push off and will pick up Amper immediate on that regen, and he's got two more to beat. Looks like he will look to pick up Wombat and make it a 1v1, but not a lot he can do here. We'll get the res as Bear look to hold on to this Bravo flag, and Salty here pushing off. Just trying to get some information, and looks like Keanu there doing a lot of work for his team. Bear holding on to this 2-cap, but just barely right now. As we can see here though, looks like they will have a small reprieve as they've managed to push AX out of that center map. As we can see here, Daddy Saundo just watching that castle, and looks like he might be able to pick up one. He has spotted the enemy. But unfortunately for him, they have just ran straight past, and their target and their eyes are all set on B. Looks like Salty getting picked off there by Shock, but the 3-man push coming out here. I'll get on the Shock as he picks up his teammate, and it will be a 3v1 situation. Keanu, the last defender here, and just completely rushed out of that defensive position, as it is a 30-ticket margin right now. AX currently leading 57-26 as they get that second flag. We see the artillery coming out for AX, and funnily enough, it is on the artillery emplacement here, but it will be Bear, a counter attack. Looks like Salty will be last one up in a 3v1, and that will be Bear completely wiped. Looks like Viper Sphere in the smoke there somewhere, but Amper Vibes and Shock will combine to completely sandwich him up and package him. So that will be the dual cap coming out from AX, and they will look for this third flag. They've managed to wipe off the Bear defense on this top road, and Ango and the whole crew ready to storm this objective. Looks like Keanu there will pick up one, and Q Wombat here just looking for a bit of zone control. We'll get onto him, see if he can pick up one. He will pick up Viper Sphere. Just look to zone off this enemy, as we can see here, running their spawn side. Just to try and get a bit of map presence. Looks like he will pick up Salty as well, and this is a very important step here. AX managing to get that third flag, and this will see the map out. 57 ticket win there to AX over Bear on the first map being Al-Maj. And we will be seeing the scoreboard here. Q-Shock, big game, 25-4. And then Amper Vibes, 17-5. Bear there. Keanu, 11-15. Saundo, 15-13. So a very tight contest there. Plenty of rotations, and we will be back in just a moment for the second map in Province. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with game number 2 between Bear and AX here. It will be Province, and for those of you who have just joined us, AX taking out the first map in Al Marj by 57 tickets in what was quite a tight affair throughout the match. As you can see here, the three-man's just starting to come onto that Bravo objective and get on to Keanu, as he'll be one of the first people in here, but will be met with a two-man push from AX, and AX looking to get this early flag cap. It is a stalemate at the moment. We will get on the Shock as he backs out of that engagement, but will fall to Keanu there, and looks like Wombat last one up, as Salty Oz will make a push for him. Looks like Salty there would nearly land enough damage, but it will be the 3v1 there, as Bear look to take this first two flags. Looks like Floki there just out the back, applying a bit of pressure here, forcing AX to come back. As you can see, top left of screen, a bit of steering contest. Ango and Saundo on that Charlie flag, as it will be Wombat taking on Vipersphere there, but Shock landing the last blow as AX look to march onto this Bravo flag. Looks like we will see a bit of a trade kill over here. Saundo and Ango managed to kill themselves and trade out the kill. Not quite sure what entailed there, but an interesting engagement nonetheless. AX march onto this Bravo flag as they have the 3-4-man on this objective. The two medics for Bear, Viper and Keanu. Keanu will fall, and Viper forced into a 2v1. Looks like he will get caught running away, and Amper there picking up a 3-piece on that Bravo objective. Looks like Floki has decided the time is right to get onto that Alpha objective and just try and pull some people back. Looks like giving that circle button a bit of a work, and it will be Charlie getting pushed here by AX. Amper being oh so patient just on that wall, and Keanu not sure if they've spotted him here, Bear. Looks like he will look to try and get the third party there. Will successfully get one, and we'll get on to Amper here as he picks up a second in Viper. Now he's just got Saundo to beat. We'll throw smoke at him. Sorry, Salty. And this Charlie flag looks to go over to AX here. We'll get on to Salty, see what he can do. Unfortunately got onto Keanu, and it will be a 2v1, but the classic character model there glitching out, and AX on that Charlie flag. And we will see the 3-man rotate that over as Floki last one up, but will fall to the hands of Ango on that Alpha objective. And AX here could be getting a triple cap out of this if Bear aren't careful. Looks like we will be seeing a big Zerg coming out. A 3-man push. Q-Shock just in the smoke. Will pick up one. We'll get onto him. See what else he can do, but will fall to Viper. As Bear here, they need a flag. It's a 2v1 here for Viper, but unfortunately for him, Amper Vibes takes him out, and the triple cap here look to go over momentarily to AX. We see Daddy Saundo and Os Floki here getting onto that Alpha objective, and we'll keep Bear in it. It's 133 to 130, 3-ticket game at the moment, as neither team has been able to keep the dual cap for a long period of time. Looks like Daddy Saundo and Floki will look to set up in a 2v4 situation. Saundo first to fall, and Floki will retaliate, but he's put in a bit of a predicament, and the 3v1, unfortunately for him, will lead to Alpha going over to AX. You can see Q-Shock here just spawn side, just waiting for some spawns by the looks here. Actually will not be waiting for spawns. The rest of the team is just running from that Alpha objective as Salty pushes out and kills Q-Shock. Keanu will be meeting a couple here. I believe he has heard them, but will decide Bravo is the better option right now. Charlie currently unguarded, but if we go over there, as you can see, Q Wombat coming around will trade out that flag. They know that Floki and Saundo are just anchoring hard on that Alpha objective. And looks like Sloth will fall there. Salty Oz picking up Ango. And the 3-man left to survive on this Charlie flag. We'll get on to Salty. See how he pushes this flag. We'll see one and nearly pick him up. Gets the frag grenade rifle kill. And looks like Bear here. They're the only ones getting kills at the moment. But I spoke too soon. Amper and Wombat combining there. And it will be a bit of an interesting engagement. Wombat last one up, and this Charlie flag currently in the hands of AX. As AX look to get a second flag. Ango on that objective will be looking around. He hears the spawns, and he's got a fair few to beat right now. 3X FG, probably not the best in the buildings, but he makes it work as Bears start to flood onto this flag. But both teams flooding onto this flag as it is a battle. But Salty there picking up one, picking up two, but will be stopped by the Amper Vibes as AX here holding on to the 2-cap right now. As Bear look to hold on to AX's home flag. And the attack coming out here from Bear. Looks like Viper Sphere will pick up one. Amper, only one alive on this flag, but will fall to Salty, and Bear look to get the second flag here in what is a very tight contest at the moment. 4 tickets in it very early in the match. Get on to Salty there as he does fall to Wombat. And Wombat there just getting prone, trying to allow his teammates to spawn back, but unfortunately for him, just doesn't have time on his side. We will see Daddy Saundo here getting pushed by Spank My Sloth, and let's see who will come out the victor. Saundo on that occasion gets the benefit, and it will be his famous 3X Bren gun. But Ango there getting the kill through the material there. There's Floki here. Not sure if Ango knows that reses are coming out, and it will be a bit of a 2v2 situation as AX looking to get that triple cap. Bear need to respond here, and we see this response here in a 3-man push. We will be seeing Viper Sphere first to fall as Saundo just gets down and slowly bleeds that flag as AX here have firmly planted themselves a 3-man onto Charlie. Looks like Keanu will pick up one, and he will just dance around this as he is under a lot of fire here. Just see how he plays this engagement out, and he will pick up Shock. Nearly picks up the third, but Wombat just too strong on that occasion. And looks like Bear here has been allowed to rotate onto this Charlie flag. As we can see, Saundo and Floki have fallen on that alpha objective, and we will see the tickets start to bleed here as AX start to establish a lead of about 30 tickets at the moment, but they are hot on the trot here. Moving on to this Charlie flag, and it will be Charlie going over to AX at the moment. Saundo and Floki got 2 to beat. And what is a 2v2 turn 2v1? Amper there picking up the res, and Floki here not in a very good position, but Wombat picks him up as Bear move on to this Bravo objective. We'll just get in on Keanu here. He's just watching those center roads. Pushes here. Will spot one. Deal a bit of damage and just try and return a bit of fire. We'll pick up Amper, and looks like that Bravo flag has just been wiped here by Bear, and they will be able to springboard off this. Looks like picking up that second flag in their home, Charlie, and this will give them a bit of a reprieve and a bit of time to settle and set up as AX are continually being applying the pressure. And here, another example of that, holding off spawns and then charging in at the last minute. Amper will pick up one, and he goes hunting for that second, and will take out both Saundo and Floki on that Charlie objective as AX, a very smart play there. Just holding off on pushing, and gave them bit of an advantage, bit of a surprise attack there as AX secure that second flag. And Bear here just looking to move out of this Bravo objective. It's a bit of a hard one to push out of, as we can see here. Sloth and Ango there just holding down some crucial angles. But we will get on Sondo here. See what he can do. Looks like he's being fired at from multiple angles here. But we'll get caught in the crossfire. Sloth there rotating around, trying to land some shots. But doesn't quite get any purchase on that. Sondo here somehow managing to get out, but Q-Shock well aware of this. And AX just controlling that ground very well right now. And they will look to swarm this Bravo objective. It now becomes a 2v2 situation. Amper picking up Salty and will look for that second. But Keanu having a very solid day here. As Bear just hold on to this objective. We'll get on to Keanu here of Bear and see if he can find this opposing player. Looks like Sondo will pick that up. And Floki here just getting onto that Alpha objective. He picks off one. And we'll just get onto him, see what he can do. Looks like he will be under a lot of fire. He's got that Sturm iron sights. And he will just look to take some cheeky angles here. And we'll get onto this Charlie flag as Bear have managed to completely wipe it. But the three-man push coming out here from Auxiliary. We can see some great gunfights here. We'll just get on the Wombat. Looks like the frag grenade will do the work there. As he looks to get a bit of high ground. Pick off another Keanu, but Salty there. Very noticing his presence. As Bear here look to claw some tickets back. It's 36 to 82. AX currently with a comfortable 45 ticket lead here. And looks like they will get through center map. As Viper is the last one up. We'll look to try and land some shots, but now he's in a 2v1. Probably shouldn't peek this. We'll smoke off one. And goes in for that res by the looks, but unfortunately couldn't reload the smoke launcher in time. We'll get on to Floki here, but Sloth picking up a two-piece and a very crucial one here for Auxiliary. And they will get onto that Bravo flag in the meantime and completely wipe Bear out. We see those late Charlie spawns coming out. Ango just watching that spawn, as we can see here. We'll just watch those spawns as AX look to push onto that Charlie objective. And Floki here will look to push up, but unfortunately got on him on a bad time. Will get taken out by Ango as AX just looks to completely zone this team off. We might just try and get on to Sondo here, but he will get put down as he gets stabbed. Keanu managing to get through with Salty. Salty picks up one, but the trades galore here. We will get onto him, and looks like they're watching different angles at the moment. As you can see here, Salty there will deal a lot of damage, but Sloth just being oh so accurate as AX continue to extend their lead here. As the fight for Bravo comes out, we will get on to Sondo here. There's a big push coming out from Bear. We'll see that flag trade very quickly as AX have a 60-point lead at the moment. Looks like we might get on him and see what he does in the bush. As he waits for his teammates to slowly push off. And he will fall there to Ango as AX setting up an excellent defensive perimeter here. Trying to catch those players out, and looks like a bit of a trade there. Shock picking up the kill onto Keanu, and let's see how they push this out. Looks like Daddy Sondo just sneaking around the back here. He's got Floki in support, getting onto that Alpha objective, and Salty Oz there getting 2v1'd. And Bravo going over to AX. Charlie going over to AX, and Bear just retaliating with that Alpha cap, and There's not that many tickets left in it. It's 58 to 6 at the moment, and Bear, they need to do something, and they need to do something fast. You can see Keanu here getting onto that top area of control here. And Bear just resisting here. Keanu, important kill onto an attacker here, and looks like they will look to get this top area, and the spawns here. Bear, they need to hold on to this flag at all costs. Just get off that. See the fight from above. And Bear, they're managing to pick up all the kills on that Bravo objective as AX springboard off this Alpha Charlie objective, sorry. And we will see Shock here. Only 6 tickets remain for Bear. Looks like Shock picking up one, but Salty just turning around and will pick up that other kill. But it will be AX looking to get that second flag and close this out as Bear hold on for dear life. Amper picking up 2, picking up 3 on Bravo flag. And he will bunker down to get those spawns and try and bleed the tickets back. But he will fall to Keanu, and Keanu quick on the trigger, getting those revives. As Bear, they need to get a second flag here, and they need it fast. Wombat, Shock for AX, getting onto that Bravo objective. Looks like Keanu just doing what Keanu does, picks up one, and he will go searching for the second, but that will close the second map out here. AX walking away with a 39 ticket victory and closing out this match here on Province 2-0. So we will be back shortly for Narvik, the third map here. Coming in for the scores, we've got Keanu 18-15, Salty 23-13 for AX, Amper 28-11, and Q Shock 15-11. So a very tense match that was, and we will be back in just a moment for the third and final map. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with map number 3 between Bear and Auxiliary here. It will be Narvik, as you can see, and for those of you who have just joined us, AX taking out the first 2 maps, Almage by about 57 tickets, and Province there by an even lesser margin, so we could be in for a crack of a match here. Maybe an upset here for Bear as they look to leave a bit of an impression on this Auxiliary side. But we will be seeing the 3v4 coming out here as looks like Keanu is yet to spawn. He will come into the battle here now, and it will be a bit of a stalemate. Keanu there picking up one, and it's kills left, right and centre here on this Bravo flag as AX do get that early cap. And looks like Bear here just looking to get onto that flag. Got players absolutely everywhere, and we'll just get out here as AX just wrapping around the back here. As Amper and Shock will go into the other two medics. Keanu picking up another, and unfortunately for him, he will fall, but does leave 3 kills on the board there. As Ango here pushing very aggressively up. We'll pick up another, and looks like that alpha flag will be pressured by Ango here as he will walk into 2, and Salty picking him up. And Bear here looking to try and get out of this predicament they're in. But the smoke's coming in heavy for both sides. Salty Oz there picking up a kill. And it will be Bear here picking up 3. And I'm not sure if Viper knows that the Wombat is just a chilling out here, but he will be looking to get a couple here. We'll pick up Viper, and what a position to hold. Picks up Salty as well, and that will nearly completely wipe the Bravo push here, but we can see Floki and Saundo just on that track side. They were pushing for C, but have decided to come back and completely ditch the idea of C and just try and get that Bravo flag. What probably could have been a bit more beneficial was the push to Charlie and just get a bit of pressure back. But Bear looking to go head on into this auxiliary side, and we've got to get onto the man. Looks like Keanu getting taken out there by Shock, and Viper last one up here for Bear. We'll take out Shock. We'll get onto him, and he needs this res, but Wombat right on the case there for AX, and another push here that AX has managed to prevent. As we see the 2v2 support battle here. Ango first to fall. Looks like Wombat there getting Saundo in the side, and they will flood over and support their teammates here. AX as Floki forced to fight on his own and just retreat here. As we can see here, left side of map is completely open, and Bear here just looking to go head on into this AX team. As we might get on the Saundo here. He will pick up Sloth, and looks like he will have a second to beat. Gets Ango as Ango is distracted, and looks like we will be seeing the Charlie run here. They will look back. And Saundo there going large, picking up 3, and looks like the reses will come out. And Saundo there falls to the likes of Wombat as Shockwave doing a great job there, picking up all his teammates and just allowing the numbers to flow against this Bear defense. In the meantime, Keanu and Viper have managed to get onto the Bravo flag and will soon be swarmed here. We'll get onto Viper and see how they try and defend this flag. Looks like he will get caught in the trees there, and Shockwave will pick up both Keanu and Viper and wipe that flag, as AX do have an early lead here of 45 tickets, 146 to 101. And Bear here starting to get some map control. As we can see, Saundo here just pressuring Ango in that green building, and Saundo, he's got the green light to move on, and looks like he will try and lay down some pressure onto that Bravo flag. And moves on to Charlie as Saundo looks to pull some players back. As Bear moving on to this Bravo flag, we could see a triple if AX aren't careful. Amper Vibes here doing a bit of a dance. As we'll get on to Amper here as it looks to pick off one. We'll take out Viper. But Floki there picking up the kill with the Bren. And looks like Ango and Floki will go at it, but Ango getting the benefit on that occasion, and AX here managing to clear Charlie as well. Only had Saundo pressuring that flag for Bear, and the dual cap will go over to AX. As Sloth here laying down some fire, get taken out by Viper, and the full push here coming out from AX and Bear. They'll meet on Bravo. But as we can see here, Ango coming around that train track side. Floki here, not in the best of positions. But Looks like he will be getting looked at by a few members in just a moment. Saundo caught off guard. Floki will fall in that engagement, and it looks like Saundo managing to pick up two, and can he go any further? But will fall to Sloth there, and AX here looking to really pressure the only remaining flag for Bear, but they will manage to hold on to their dearest A flag right now, Bear. As Ango and Sloth really aggressive on this push. Ango picking up one, and looks like he will go for the second, picks up Salty, and that will be the Alpha flag looking to go over. A bit of a contest on that Bravo flag, but Shock and Wombat for AX really holding together and wiping that push yet again. As the AX here looking to get that triple cap. Looks like the smokes will go, and Saundo here up on the light. Will pick up one, but unfortunately here doesn't look good for Bear. As Bear nearly gets completely wiped off. Amper there picking up the last kill, and Sloth and Amper now going to pick up their teammates. As we can see, Keanu moving around to get that Charlie cap. Bear will be out on this one. As we can see, Floki going to start applying some pressure as the 5-man of AX is on that Alpha flag. Salty starting to come back, and we will see a bit of a gunfight here. And yet again, a full arsenal of explosives has been thrown Ango's way. We'll take out Ango, but Sloth there for AX. Just getting that 3rd man up and really getting a bit of pressure. Bear looking to flip the tables, but Viper all on his lonesome. He's 1v5 at the moment, more or less. And Bravo quickly goes back to AX control. But Bear managing to get out here and just apply a bit more pressure. We will see the fight for C here. Keanu picks up one. He will go looking for that second. And looks like he's caught in not the best of positions here. Amper managing to pick up that kill. And we'll move on to this objective here. And I have completely buggered it. I do apologise. But we'll try and... Okay, everyone's running Aperture. Apologies about that, but Alpha and Alpha still remains in Bear's hands. But Bravo here. And Charlie going over back to AX. Viper here, last one up for Bear, and see if he can work miracles on this flag. He will get a couple coming over. And it will be AX getting onto that Bravo flag now. And BC remain in the hands of AX as they continue to build on their lead. Now 100 tickets in front, 127 to 26. And Bear looking to try and get on this to Bravo flag. Shock picking up a kill under Salty and getting that important revive. A bit of a battle over at the bunker. And Sloth here. Last one up. We'll get the res here by the looks, and Wombat there picking up Saundo. As Bear struggled to get out of this Alpha objective. Quite a brutal hold Auxiliary have at the moment. And Bear here trying to get out. Viper picks up one. It's to go for a second, but he's in a pretty unfortunate circumstances. Q-Shock just comes over and takes out the Viper as AX moving on to this Alpha objective. And Bear trying to defend. Saundo last man up in a 1v3 situation. And will fall, and this Alpha flag looks to go over to AX in a very convincing victory here. And we will see the last couple of tickets fall as AX do cap that flag. And that will see the match out. So the third and final map going over to Auxiliary here. in a very convincing victory on Narvik. And that will be a 3-0 match victory to Auxiliary here. And for the scores there, Shock 17-4, Wombat 20-5, Keanu and Sondo there, the two fraggers. And that will be the last map here. For those of you sticking around this afternoon, we've got 2 more matches coming in at 3 p.m. Down in Division 2, we've got the ladies in Battlefield Red taking on the Dirty Rejects. The lovely Nooblicious will be casting that match, so pencil that one in for a bit later, ladies and gentlemen. And later on tonight at 6 p.m. Sydney time, we've got the Filthy Rejects taking on Not So Serious, and myself, Gusket, will be back for that one in what should be a pretty good match. So thanks again for sticking around here. This was game number 11 for the Oceania Esports Network Autumn Cup on Xbox, and we will see you all a little bit later.